we're going to look at the vertices toolbar. That the first one is normal. It says jag or a vertex or segment. Select a vertex. The second one and the third one is add or delete a vertex. And add or delete a vertex. And we also have continue editing a finish feature. And this one is finish a feature. And this one is cancel, customize the toolbar and size location that you can just move it around. Configure feedback options. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so refer to the modify feature pane. How many vertices does the selected line have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a 4 here, okay? And we're going to zoom to the corner, zoom to the corner right here of southwest 19th way and a southwest right place to examine the selected live vertices. So here is some practice advice for detailed editing work. Maximize your window and zoom in closely to pan or zoom the map without deactivating the current edit tool. And use the mouse wheel shortcut for panning and zooming. Scroll the wheel to zoom, press and drag the wheel to pan, press and drag the wheel to pan. Or press C on your keyboard while dragging the map. Try it out. It's really helpful when editing data. I'm going to click the C. So you have to click the C so you can just move around, drag it. You have to left click your mouse. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. So all lines have a 1 vertex. I'm zooming a little bit. And then at each end, and an unlimited number in between. By default, endpoints are red squared. You can see the red square here. Other vertices are green squares. In this case, there is a vertex placed at the point which the line intersects a valve, and one at either end of the line. Turn valve off and on and off. And I don't see my other layer. It's right here. It's different from the book now, I know. Maybe it's different from yours as well. And we're going to do is clear selection. And on the edit bar, we're going to do snapping. Where did the snap go? All right. So on the edit, we're here, add a snap here, right here. And we're going to click the snapping button and turn it on. When it's shaded, it's blue and the snapping's on. Snapping and it's blue means it's on. Alright, snapping is on and it's off, on. Alright. You can configure the snapping tool so that it snaps only to certain places such as points, lines, ends, line ends, or polygon edges. When a snapping option is turned on, its icon is highlighted in the configuration options. We're going to click the snapping button down arrow and configure the tool so that only point snapping and vertex snapping are turned on. Again, blue shading indicates on. So this configuration will allow you to snap to existing line vertices and valve points as you create your waterline features. I'm going to turn it on. Point. I need point and what? Vertex, okay? Point and vertex snapping and vertex. Point and vertex. Point and vertex. Point. Point and not this one. Not this one. Point. Ending. Vertex snapping. Okay, you turn on this. So we're going to create a line feature. So I'm going to zoom back out. And then to here. Double click. Gonna clear again. And then snapping turn on. So now we're going to create a new line, L-shaped water line that begins and ends at existing water line junctions and intersects existing valves. We don't have valves there, and those should be right there. You need to clear and undo. Okay. And we will create a new, this L shape. Alright, so the line you are about to create is selected, highlighted in this graphs, but we have to do it. So now on the editing toolbar, we're going to do is click the create button, and then create. We did create, and then we have to choose. Okay, create right here. So we did click this create feature. So the create feature pane opens. The create feature pane shows the available feature template. It's right here. Let me put it here. And then shows the available feature templates you can use to create features. So that if you click this, the template matches the layer names in the content pane by default. In this case, only one template is available because you marked only one layer water lines. Oh, I didn't mark water lines anyway. But here is water lines as editable in the content pane. So we have to select this. All right. You can also choose which construction tools you want to show in the create feature pane, or turn on a prompt for entering one or more attributes when the feature is drawn. To configure feature templates, right-click the template name and click property. Template name and you should also realize that you are not limited to single symbol for each modify. I have to check this window. It's down here. Modify feature, create feature, modify feature, create feature. Actually, I need them into a separate tab. Right, this is right. If I click waterline, and I don't need them to be. So if you have a layer that has guarded or unique symbols for certain feature types, all the symbols will be available in the feature template. You choose the correct one based on the attributes of the feature you are creating. So for feature template, we can go is ArcGIS Pro Help. Topic data, and then added graphic data and feature template. So in the create feature pane, we're going to click water feature template and then make sure the line tool is activated. So this is, it's shaded, right? So the construction toolbar, this is construction toolbar, and the first one is line, create line segment, and the second one is right angle line. It's different from the book now. And then we have is the split. Then we have, oh, right here. So lines, curved line. Construction toolbar this is line. And then we have arc, create arc segments and curve. And then we have trace segments by tracing other features. And then we have a finish or cancel the feature and customize toolbar size the size and location. We're going to move the mouse pointer close to the junction of the two existing water lines. Notice that when it gets closer, a snap tip water lines. Let me zoom in. All right, and then the two existing line. Notice that when it gets close, a snap tip water line vertex appears, so that it links to over there for me already. With the snap tip visible, click to place vertex at the junction of existing water lines. Because of snapping, your click does not have to be so precise. As long as you see the snap tip, a new vertex will be coincide with the existing vertex. That is, they are directly on top of each other. Move your mouse to the valve south of the point. I'm gonna zoom out so that the south, when you see the valve point snap tip, click to place another vertex. I don't see one. If you place a vertex incorrectly, you just click the undo button at the top of the application. Earlier I tried Control Z, it also works. So zoom out and pan south to the next valve. When you see the snap tip, place another water line vertex. The next vertex you will place is where the water line forms a right angle. There is no water valve to snap to, so you will use two added commands to ensure proper placement, distance, and diffraction. You will constrain the next segment to a specific length of 58.5 feet, and you will ensure the straightness of the line by setting a diffraction angle of 0 decimal degrees. And then right click anywhere on the map. So I'm going to do this on the menu and right click on this and finish. Failed to. The data currently locked by another user and cannot be saved. Alright, so we have to see what was the issue. Cannot be saved. Why it's locked? Alright, bring the line back on. Did I do read only? Alright, I'm gonna fix the issue. What was the issue? Why it says modify? Select a feature. Let me back up. I think I clicked something previously that doesn't let me save it. Isn't it? That's not the domain. Yeah. And we're going to bring this up again. Field view. Open attribute table.